I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Look at this, going deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard mark.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Giving 5 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Two all lined up and ready to put this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. They connect on the deep shot. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down from the 42. Hand off to the back. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At their 49-yard line.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll get him down after he gets it to the 48. which is a gain of 3 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stump that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that push.
Times it just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Another one for Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the air now on first and 10. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. Hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. McCarthy to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Diving right side, got it! He's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. It's only 2 minutes to go in our 1st half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. McCarthy to throw for it. Brought in. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Lions.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. That's to Laporta again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook applied wide open.
He's going to throw it again. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. He's going to throw it. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Vikings 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 26-yard line.
half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Now McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. They're going to move him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
28 yards.
Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route cadence Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Willis caught. Go right now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Again, McCarthy to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we assume our final snap.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
With those 3 points, you just take yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Young Wei Koo is set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On return, here comes Davis. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Young Wei Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Positive of that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now. They need 7. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. Reaches the 40. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a huge pickup on the play. That is good for Detroit first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Jameson Williams. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Vikings' 21-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
On for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Play action, McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on his 3rd and 1. Bartholomew brings this in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And a nice little run there gets them 5. Second down and coming.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They give it to him again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Looking quickly here.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. Just not quite enough to break the play, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Cool on now for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Vikings jump the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Point offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. It looked elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To throw here on 1st down. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And that sack drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Takes the 2nd down snap. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field.
And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game up. They're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Martin lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun here. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions pushing to get within range for a game winner. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He'll look to throw it. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. He had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here he is to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in